Um, well, I'm Mohamed El Aboudi. I'm Moroccan, graduated from Bond University from Australia. School of Hope is my fourth film, long documentary. The topic was about women in Morocco, and at that moment I noticed that there is this kind of gap of education, which is actually a huge gap there. So the people, they don't know. If you are not educated, you don't know your position. You don't know your what do you want, what do you need, and what is needed from you. So at that time, I started to think that one of the main or important things which is missing in Morocco was education. I went to the mountains, of course, because they say, if you go to big towns, it is not a big deal. There are education, there are a lot of schools, a lot of things, but immediately you get out from big towns to the remote places, then that's the problem. And by accident, I end up to a place which is known for nomads, and there I find this School of Hope. Actually, the school which was named School of Hope. It was just like a small building in the middle of nowhere. As someone who lived in Morocco, I have actually the possibility to be educated, to travel around the world, to see the world. Educated, I was in different universities in the world. In France, I was in Australia, in Finland. I studied also in Finland. So for me, it became like education, like granted. Like yeah, well, if you want to be educated, you can educate. If you want to go to school, you can go to school. But it is not the truth. When you go to this place, you see kids, they walk every morning about 9 to 10 kilometers in the morning and same in the evening. But then still they are so happy, so enthusiastic. Even they suffer, but still they are enthusiastic about that. And for the second things in this film, which is like how to preserve the nature, how to be worried all the time. You should always be worried about nature. If we lose a drop of water, we should know that we are really like gold. We are really throwing gold and just waste it. But because we have that much of water now in the civil world and in Europe, other places they don't. In the film you can see what people they are drinking. They're drinking only a very dirty water from the if they have uh, uh, some kind of snow which melts from the mountains, then they came to them and then they can try to preserve it in somehow and drink it themselves and their animals. And from that you learn a lot how people they can survive. In my studies actually, when I started to be interested about film, I was studying also ethnology. So I was very interested about ethnology from the beginning, and then combine it with filmmaking. So it means documentaries. Very simple. I'm really interested about life of people. I'm interested about, especially about things which touches me more. I don't film things which doesn't touch me. I don't, if something doesn't shake me, I don't touch it. I don't go towards it. And I love to share, like what I did now with these nomads and their kids, to share with them, their life, their sufferance, and sometimes their dreams, some their hope. And then if we get good characters, when they open their heart, it's really amazing.